All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's show. I am Victor Huerta, and on today's real estate show, we are going to get into the Phoenix housing market update. Okay, we're going to be discussing, I got some notes here for you guys. This is a very interesting topic of what's going on right now in the Phoenix housing market. But we're going to compare October 7th of 2019 to October 7th of 2020. Please excuse me. Yes, I know I'm a little late with the housing market updates. It's just because I have a lot of clients that are looking for homes and we're having a little issue. Okay, and the issue is that anything under 300,000 is selling pretty damn fast. Give me 1 second here. Gotta clear my mouth here. Okay, it's been a long day already. Been up since 4:30. It is now 10. It's now 11:56. So I apologize if I haven't got this October update to you guys faster than I should have. It's just been crazy busy. But with that being said, I'm going to break this down for you guys like we always do in this channel. October 7th, 2019 to October 7th of 2020. Let me bring in the perfect whiteboard here. Well, it was supposed to be the perfect whiteboard, and now it's not working. So let me bring that in. Okay, let me preview this. Here we go. So here we go. Let's bring this sucker in. Come on. Get in there. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's not going. Uh-oh. We got some technical difficulty here going on. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some issues. So we got some issues. So I'm just going to show you my screen, okay? I'm just going to show you my screen. It was supposed to work with me in the frame. It's not working with me on the frame. So we're just going to get into the Phoenix housing market update right here, okay? Let me see if I can fix this real quick. If I can't, then no worries at all. Let's just do this here. Let's see if it's going to work. It is not going to work. So with that being said, that kind of sucks. So anyways, we're here with the Phoenix housing market update, October 7th, 2019 versus October 7th of 2020. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so what's the 411? We're going to get into here is what we'll cover today. Active listings for sale, listings under contract, monthly median sales price, months of supply, and of course, we're going to get into some bonus features. So let's get into this right away. Is right now, I checked today. Okay, that's how many homes we have for sale. 6,126. So if you're shopping for a house in Maricopa and Pinal County, you have 6,126 homes available to choose from. Now that is minus 35.5% from October of 2019, October 7th of 2019. Okay, let's break this down over here. Homes under contract, 13,502. Now that is up 35.5% from last October. Okay, so that's what we have going on right now. So if you're shopping for a home, this number right here, 6,126, that's how many homes you have available for sale. Okay, a balanced market in Arizona is 30,000 homes, which is crazy. 30,000 homes. Okay, so there's a little struggle going on. Now let's check this out. The median sales price. Okay, we're up 329,900. That is up 17.8% from last October. Last October, my friends, last October. So that's how much prices have rose. Okay, 329,000. Okay, now total monthly closed sales, 9,647. That is up 23%. These are total monthly sales since last October. So we're comparing the numbers from October 7th of 2019 to October 7th of 2020. Okay. Listing success rate, 89.2%. Now, what does that mean? That means that of the listings that actually, come off the market, come off of active into pending status, 89.2% are successfully closing escrow, while the other, what is that, 10.8% are canceled or expired. Okay, so you have an 89.2% chance of selling your house in our current market. And the big number that I like to talk about is the months of supply. 1.4 months of supply. So think about this number. If no new listings were to come on the market at all, at the current monthly sales rate or the monthly sales rate of homes, inventory would run out in 1.4 months. 1.4 months. So what is that telling us? Okay. That is telling us that we are still in a high seller's market. High seller's market, folks. Okay. So let me bring you in. Let me explain the situation here. Is I got 4 buyers, all at $310,000 and below. We went out shopping. I went out shopping with 2 of those clients this past weekend. Every house had 10 plus offers. With our offer was like 11. So it's a bidding war out there. Okay. So it is a high seller's market. So if you're thinking that you're going to come down here and just purchase a house, especially if you're looking like at 320 and below, it's going to be a little difficult. Okay. We're doing things on the contract. Don't want to say it publicly, but we're doing some things on the contract to get you home buyers a house. I mean, it is crazy. To be honest with you, if you're asking for a lot of closing cost help, it is difficult. Okay. It is very difficult right now because sellers know it's a seller's market. Agents know it's a seller's market. So why would they accept your offer? It's coming down to a lot of relationships based on agent to agent. If you've done business in the past, you have a great, you have a little bit more, I guess you could say, leverage in getting your client's offer accepted. But if you don't have that agent and agent relationship and you're just like a stranger off the street, it's kind of difficult. Okay. So let's get back right into the data here. Let me see. Let me bring this in. Here we go. So we're back to the seller's market. So it's a high seller's market. And if you're a buyer, you're feeling the pain. I'm feeling the pain. We're all feeling the pain. Okay. So let's get into some seller bonuses here. If you're looking to sell your house, if you have an investment property, if you're from Canada, if you're thinking it's the right time to sell, or you just have a property and you live in a different state, well, it might be the right time to sell. Let's check out some data here on the selling side. And buyers, you want to pay attention to this too, because this is what you're competing against. Okay. So the monthly median sales price is up 18% since last October. Okay. 18% since last October. But check this out. Number 2. 4 months ago, prices were at $295,000. In those 4 months, prices have increased to $329,900. That is up 12%. So in 4 months, if you do the math real quick, what is that? 34,900. If I'm wrong, leave a comment below. Doing that in my head, 34,900. So that's up 12%. So in the 4 months, you can see that appreciation has gone a little cuckoo. Okay. So number 3, here we go right here. Now, if you are a home seller, you got to be a little scared, right? It's scary. You're trying to find a house. You want to sell your house and upgrade. And there's a strategy that you got to do with that. Okay. You don't want to put your house in the market, go under contract and then go searching for a house. So you got to write something in the contract. That's a strategy that like, hey, you know what? I am not going to give you my property until I find a house, whether it takes 3-6 months. You're just gonna have to wait. So there's a language and a verbiage that we put on our contracts to make sure our sellers are not on the hook on selling their house, having to move out if they can't find a house. So if you want to know that verbiage, you can contact me below. You have my information right there. Winter is here. It's cold today. Man, it was 50 degrees. I was working on the garage. It's crazy cold. But it's time to sell. Okay. If you're looking to sell and you're wanting to get the highest price, it might be the right time for you. If you're an investor just trying to unload some properties or looking to upgrade and go new construction, etc., or buy at a higher price point, a different location, it's pretty much you're making the bread right there, just like my picture, making the bread. With only 6,126 homes for sale, you're gonna make some money. Okay, seller bonus, page 2. Sellers are making now. Home buyers, pay attention to this too, because this is going to help you how to structure your offer. Okay. It's very important. It's very important that you look at this. Okay. This is the seller's portion, but you got to put yourself in the seller's position. Is why should I accept your offer? So I'm going to go into the math right here. It's very important that you actually look at this and look at the math here. So let's bring this right back in so I can give it to you real, raw, and relevant, just like we always do in this channel. Okay, sellers, number 5, are making 15 to 20% more on their current home between $150,000 to $500,000. Okay. Number 6, home sellers at $500,000 to $1 million are making 9 to 13% over their list price. Okay. Number 7, home sellers over $1 million in list price are making 3 to 8% more than the list price. Can you see where I'm going with this? Number 8, we put this in the frame. Home prices between $200,000 and $400,000 are making 35 to 40% over asking price. Now I'm going to leave that right there. Reread that again. Home prices between $200,000 and $400,000 are making 35 to 45% over list price. So if you think you're going to come in and place an offer below list, you are wrong if you are a buyer. Okay? These properties between the $200,000 to $400,000 are getting multiple offers, 10, 20, even 30 offers, depending on the location. So you're going to have to be at list price. We're going to have to do some stuff negotiating with the contract just to get your offer accepted. Okay, so that is the seller portion of what I wanted to show you. Now, we're going to get into the buyer aspects, okay? I'm mostly heavy buyer's agent, and I do listings as well, but most of my business is usually buyer's agent. All my listings, I've gone under contract. All 4 listings have gone under contract with multiple offers. I had to make a spreadsheet. We negotiated all the offers. We took the highest offer, and it's hard, being a buyer's agent, and telling other buyer's agents, hey, and we're sorry we didn't get your offer accepted. And some of them get pissed. I get the dirty text messages. They're like, hey, that is so mean. You should have called me. You should have let me know. We would have bidded it up. And it's like, well, that's the problem is we keep on bidding it up, and you're getting financing. Well, it might probably not appraise. So go back, if you're a buyer, watch the seller section, because you got to put yourself in the mindset as a seller and see what you're going to do with your offer to get it accepted. So let's get right into, let's go back to the buyer's portion. Okay, let's get into the buyer's portion right now. Let's put this back up. So we're in the buyer's bonus section. Okay, so a lot of clients are telling me hey, there's nothing for sale. Well, there's 6,126 homes to choose from. That's what you got from Pinal and Maricopa County, and that's not a lot. Okay, balanced market is 30,000. Okay, sometimes I wish we could go back to balanced market. It'd be a lot easier for everybody, right? You have a lot of homes to choose from. Show you some houses, write a contract, get an offer accepted. But we're not in that type of market right now. Number 2, from July to September, us real estate agents added 30,340 homes for sale. But where did they all go, right? You as buyers are not seeing them at all on MLS. And the reason why is because us as realtors, we sold 27,746 of those homes quickly. Okay? These homes are hitting the market. They're going under contract. You're not even seeing them on your newsfeed. Okay? Number 4, plenty of homes for sale, but not active more than 24 hours. That's what I'm saying. These properties are not lasting more than 24 hours. Okay? Some of these listing agents, they have their own clientele and their own buyers. And hey, they're telling them look, I get this property over here. If you want to go check it out and take a look at it and write an offer, I suggest you do that first. So that's where we're at right now. Okay. Now let's get into the other section, another buyer's section. Okay. We're going to put this in the frame. So we have a supply issue. Okay. We have so much demand, but we have not enough supply. Okay. So supply can't rise. Just like I tell my daughters, hey, you're taking a bath with the drain open. The tub is never going to fill. Right? So that's kind of like what supply is doing. We keep on putting these homes on the market, they keep on going off the market with clients. Well, this supply is it's never gonna fill the tank, right? With the drain wide open. So think about that. Is like I tell my daughters, like, hey, you're trying to fill the tub, and the drain is open. Come on, girls. Like, come on, let's get some common sense here, you know? So just take it what it is. So number 6, home buyers. Home buyers are stress, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand the stress. You know, buyers are stress. It's exhausting as hell right now. I mean, it's crazy right now, but you know, if you are a home buyer, you got to just stay in the game, right? You're going to lose offers. I always tell my clients who are trying to buy a house between if you're at the 200,000, I'm sorry. I'm just telling you, like, hey, I'll try to help you out, but you know what? It's going to be very difficult. Okay. If you're around trying to get into the Phoenix area, those prices hardly exist right now. And if you're buying something at 200,000, it's going to be very difficult. If you're buying something at 250,000, that's even more difficult because those properties have like 25 offers. And if you're in the 300 to 500 range, you got a little bit more opportunity, but even that's difficult as well. So I understand your pain. I'm a buyer's agent. Okay. I'm showing homes, writing contracts, staying up till 10:30, taking phone calls, making phone calls, trying to do my best to get these offers accepted. And people are just doing some crazy stuff right now. They're waiving the appraisal. They're waiving the inspections. And if you're not willing to do that kind of stuff, it's going to be very difficult to get your house. Just keeping it real, okay? But it's stressful for everybody. I mean, I'm feeling the stress. You know, my wife's not seeing me at home till late at night. And then when she sees me, I'm in the office writing the offers. By the time I go to bed, it's like 11:30. I'm waking up at 4:30 the next day, and we're going at it, right? I love it. I'm not complaining about it. I love my job. Okay, I love helping people. I love educating people. It's just, it is what it is, right? It's just that we don't have enough inventory. Hell, we're even sending blind offers. We're not even seeing the property. My clients live in the West Valley. They like, hey, I'm going to drive by, take a look at it through the windows, and put an offer. Okay, they won't go take a look at it. So we're doing everything we can to help you. Just, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Okay. So let's go back to the screen here. Okay. So number 6, we already went through that. We're all stressed out. Number 7. So I've been looking at a lot of data here, and I've been trying to say like, hey man, what's going to happen with this Phoenix real estate market? Is it going to crash? Is there going to be a correction coming? And it doesn't seem like this train is going to stop. Okay. We're going to continue to rise till 2021. Okay. After that, I don't know what's going to happen, but right now it is just fierce, crazy. This train is not stopping. So if you're thinking price is going to drop next year, you're totally wrong. Okay. And number 8, home buyers. You know, if you're thinking new construction is going to help you, they don't even have enough permits to increase the inventory. And then you have to wait 12 months for your builder to build your house. And let me get into this real quick, okay? This is something that I'm hearing a lot, is I get phone calls from my YouTube channel, and I get friends that go into new construction. Yeah, friends from my Facebook feed. You know what I'm talking about. You guys go over there, you guys give your earnest money, okay, which is non-refundable, goes hard at the sign of the contract. Then you call us to help you out. And then you say, hey, they told me my house is going to be built in 9 months. But now they're saying a year. So I sold my house. I moved in an apartment. And now I took a little income hit. So now I don't even know if I'm going to qualify for the new construction house. So you got to be careful with this. Okay? Because 12 months is a long, long time. Interest rates can change. Your job can change. You can lose the job. Coronavirus can make your job disappear. There's a lot of things that can happen in a year. Okay. And you're committed putting down that 5,000, 10,000, and they're wanting that earnest money. Okay. If they can ask you to increase that earnest money that you can put down and you're going to lose it, they're going to put it down because their best interest is for them. Now, another thing for new construction is you got to remember this, guys. In their purchase contract, if the market was to correct itself or go down, they don't have to finish building. So your new neighbor is that dirt lot next to you. Okay? So back in 2000, you know, when the crash happened, 2008, 2009, 2010, builders got wiped out. They didn't even continue building. They lost all that land, right? Then builders started buying each other out. Then they started buying these little lots inside the areas and started building. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you're living in those areas, is your neighbor was a dirt lot. You're not going to get no appreciation. So be careful. Make sure you read that purchase contract, okay? Because it's explained there, okay? If you don't pick your right upgrades, etc., you can't change it, okay? It's all about permits. So just being honest and truthful there, okay? 12 months is a long time. If you go to a new construction, they say it's 9, plan for 12, okay? We got lumber shortage. We got labor shortage. We got the virus that's holding up all this stuff here with the coronavirus. So wait till after wintertime. It might get a little worse. I don't know, but I'm just giving you the tools, the tips that what I'm hearing on the streets, because I got my ears peeled down to the streets. I'm walking to these new construction homes, and this is the feedback that I'm getting. Okay, so just keep a heads up on that. Let's get back to the program. There's a little tips there. Oh, that's all I got for you guys. Look at that. Let's connect. That's my contact info right there. Okay. You can connect me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. YouTube's my jam. So this is where I give you all the content for free. But what am I seeing on the streets? Here's my notes. Toss that away. I'm done with this video. The notes. Buyers. If you're looking to purchase a house at $300,000 and below, you're going to have to go all in, asking for closing costs, home warranty. We're going to have to try to do something about that. We still can get a little contracts here, except that 1 or 2 with closing costs help. It's just that we have to increase the price. But when you're getting a loan using FHA, it's a little difficult because we know as real estate agents on the listing side that FHA is a little strict on the appraisals, so we can't go that high. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of tips. Here's some tips. Okay, I'm just going to give them to you honest. Is we're doing, if we want to do an inspection, we're doing inspections, either 6-day or 5-day inspections, but we're making we're educating our clients. Hey, you can't really ask for repairs. The contract already states that you're buying the property as is, so the seller will say like, hey, I'm already selling as is. Right now they got more power as well because it's on the selling side. It's a seller's market, so we're writing offers as we'll do our due diligence, but we're not going to ask for repairs. You have a 10-day inspection period. We're going to shorten that to 6 or 5. We're going to order the appraisal on the first 3 to 4 days, or we'll order the appraisal at contract acceptance. If it's a conventional buyer or a cash buyer and property is listed at say $400,000, they negotiate all the way to $425,000, or they're waiving the appraisal contingency, meaning that if the appraisal comes in, just say the property is appraised at, it's listed for $400,000. Okay. Selling agent negotiates the contracts all the way up to say $425,000. Well, the selling agent is going to be like, hey, would your buyer be willing to, let's say, waive the appraisal? Okay, then the agent calls their buyer like, guys, they want you to waive the appraisal. The buyer's like, what? That's to protect me. And then you and the agent go back together and you're like, hey, well, that's what it is right now. It's the seller's market. It's crazy right now, right? And you as a buyer, if you have the cash, right, because you're putting 20% down conventional, you're paying for your closing costs. And now if the property appraises at $415,000 and you're buying it at $425,000, you got to come in with the difference. So you got 3 costs: down payment, closing costs, then the difference if it doesn't appraise. That's the market we're in right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I just, my title girl, she, Maria Shelley, shout out to Maria Shelley, Lawyer's Title. And she just told me like, hey, we had a contract come across the table where the buyer paid for the seller's closing costs to get their offer accepted, which is actually pretty interesting because it's actually probably a lot better to do it that way than ask for seller concessions because they're netting the same amount, right? But you still got to come in with your closing costs, your down payment, etc. Yeah, it's a lot. It's cuckoo out here right now. Cuckoo, like my last video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That's what's happening with the Phoenix real estate market. I was supposed to have my head and then the presentation go, but I guess the software kind of jacked up, so excuse that. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Once again, all my information is below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave a comment below. Let's chat it up below. Let's chat it up. Let me know what you're thinking about what the real estate market is happening over there. And if you're from out of state, let me know what's going on over there. I know a lot of Californians are coming out here. I've already had like 3 people reach out from California. I had one person reach out from Denver, Colorado. Florida, New York City. I mean, there's a lot of people moving in. They're just moving in, right? They're leaving all those states. So keep your head up, guys. Hopefully all this will slow down a little bit, but I don't think the train is going to stop, guys. I'm just keeping it real. I don't think it's going to stop. So with that being said, we'll see you on the next video. Agentproperties.com. Again, that email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market updates, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We will talk to you soon. If you have any questions, email me at victor@freeagentproperties.com. Again, that email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market updates, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We will talk to you soon. If you have any questions, email me at victor